What's up guys, how you all doing? I'm Paul the Tech Giant, welcome back to the channel. Now I've had a lot of people complaining that I'm doing far too much content with the PlayStation 5. So today I've got a treat for all you Xbox fans out there because I'm going to be testing out Resident Evil Village on my 65-inch LG C10 OLED and the Xbox Series X. Now, if you'd like to try out this demo for yourselves, then it is available until May the 10th on a number of different platforms, including the PlayStation and the Xbox. And the good news also is that you get to play it for 1 hour, which is, you know, a fair amount of time. Enough time to make up your mind whether you want to buy the game or not. And we do have a couple of gaming options. We've got play the village demo or play the castle demo. And I think this time we're going to play the castle demo. So let's crack on. And there we go. As we can see, this demo is limited to 60 minutes of gameplay. Sounds like me in the morning getting out of bed. Right, so seeing we are underway, let's just quickly talk about the settings that I've got this TV set to. So at the moment we are in game mode. If I just bend down and grab the remote control here a second, if I just get up the picture settings and I'll just show you what adjustments that I have made. So if I go to advanced controls, white balance, and you can see that I've changed the color temperature to warm 3. Now, normally when I'm gaming, I would put it in warm 2, but just purely for the camera, I've changed it to warm 3 because it can make it look a little bit blue.
And have you found your daughter? No. If she is truly here, the lady of the castle would have kept little Rose in her private chambers.
Now, what I've also done today, just to change it up a bit, is that I've done this video, as you can see, in the daytime. Got the curtains open, so we've got light coming in. Generally, I will do these videos at night, but, you know, I thought we'd test the OLED a little bit in the daytime, see how it copes. And to be fair, it's not doing too bad. It does look like it's got a little bit of black crush on the camera. In person, you don't really see that as much. So just please bear that in mind. And now some people will probably say, you know, they prefer to see these sort of tests done at night. But as I've said before, not everyone does game in a darkened room. You know, some people just will pick up a controller, turn a TV on and start playing without, you know, dimming the lights and all that sort of thing. If we move round to the side a little bit, we can see that we do get some reflections. It's a very glossy screen, so on these sort of dark scenes, you know, we clearly can see those reflections just there. But generally, it's not too bad. If I just sit over to the side here, as you can see, that's perfectly fine then when we're not getting any reflections. And it does look really, really nice. How well it's coming across on camera, you guys will have to let me know. But in person, I think that looks wicked, doesn't it? Can't wait to get this game. It's being delivered in a few days' time. Now, some of you are probably wondering what console that I've pre-ordered the game for. Is it the Xbox Series X? Is it the PlayStation 5? Well, I can confirm that I have pre-ordered it for the PlayStation 5.
That's perfect.
Now, why have I pre-ordered this for the PlayStation 5 and not the Xbox Series X? Well, reason is that my son also has a PlayStation 5, and generally what I do, I buy these games do these videos and then I pass the games on to him. He doesn't have an Xbox, he's more of a PlayStation fan. So, you know, only makes sense to buy it for the PlayStation and I can pass the game on to him. Obviously, if it was for the Xbox, I wouldn't be able to do that. So that is the reasoning behind that. It's got nothing to do with, you know, I prefer one console over the other or anything like that. Now, I'm probably going to be opening up a can of worms with this question, but what console have you guys gone for, be it the PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X, or which one do you hope to go for, and the reason why? Again, I get asked loads of times which one do I prefer. I will be doing a video on it eventually. I need to really get in some more gameplay. If I'm totally honest, I don't play either console as much as I'd like to. I'm just busy doing other things. And it'd be wrong for me to just, you know, just come out and say which one it is when I haven't sort of, you know, really putting the hours in on either. You know, that'd just be wrong to do. I like to be properly honest with you guys. You know, if it takes me another few weeks to make that sort of come to that conclusion of which one is best, then so be it. But at least you guys will know then that I'm telling the truth and you're going to get an honest opinion on which I feel is the better console out of the two. Moving away from consoles for just a second and talking about TVs. A lot of questions coming in again regarding when will I be getting the latest TVs, be it the LG OLEDs, the Samsungs, even the Sonys, getting questions about. Unfortunately, the company that regularly send me the TVs, which is box.co.uk, they seem to be having some supply issues at the moment. So I'm just waiting for them to get stock in before hopefully they will send me some of those TVs. And then we can get underway with loads more testing. Back to the game in hand, and just for a bit of fun, let's just change up the settings a minute. Just for a laugh, let's put it into vivid. So can we see the difference there? Yeah, so that brightens that right up. But it does give it a more sort of blue appearance in person. And I can't wait to hopefully test the new LG G1 with that increased brightness. And if Box do send me one out, I'm definitely going to be testing it against my C10 Air. Let me put down that remote so I got the pointer going. And yeah, actually see what that real world difference is. It's one thing having maybe, you know, sort of all these meters. Oh, look at that. That looked really good on the hands there, mate, wouldn't it? Look at that. Wow, that looks really clear. It was like that on the other demo, wasn't it, on the hands? It looked really, really realistic. Like I say, better than my own. Yeah, go on then, mate, carry on. So yeah, as I was saying, you know, it's all well and good having all these sort of metering equipment and all that sort of stuff, which I may get in the future for those sort of people who want those sort of stats on, you know, what the differences are in figures. But I live in the real world and I just would rather show you guys what and say what I'm seeing, difference between two TVs. As figures are one thing, but you know, it's what you see with your eyes that really counts at the end of the day. And yeah, hopefully we'll get those TVs back to back and see how they fare against each other. I'm hearing good things so far. I've shied away from actually watching any proper reviews of the new TVs, but sort of the little things that I have accidentally heard, they do seem to be positive. But I don't really want to be influenced in any way by watching other people's reviews and whatnot, so I can make my own mind up on what I'm seeing. Looks like me mother-in-law, that. Yeah, I'd urge anyone who is thinking about getting this game to test out the demo. I think it's good that you get to play it for an hour, innit? I do love the way with these OLEDs, I say it again and again, is that, you know, when you're in a scene like this, you've got really dark to the sides, but you know, we see that torch sort of scanning round and that lighting up the areas with no blooming or anything like that.
Sandra caused all this mess.
It's games like this that these TVs really, really shine. And whilst I'm, you know, demoing this in the daytime, at night it just looks even better again because, you know, you've got that pitch black and like I say, with no blooming It really, really does make it look so much more, well, like real life, to be fair. You know, you don't get blooming in real life. You know, when it shuts off like that, it properly shuts off. You know, just even on things like that, you know, real good contrast. You've got that, the right in there, you know, nice inky blacks, nice and bright there. Again, all black. Trust me, if you have not ever seen an OLED TV, go and check them out. They are amazing, ain't they, Josh? Yeah. Wicked bits of kit. Trust me, you will not regret buying one of these. I mean, I reckon, carry on if you want, mate. I've had probably a handful of people complain to me about, that's a little bit stuttery on that, don't know why, but probably a handful of people out of the hundreds and hundreds who've bought OLEDs that have said to me they weren't impressed with it. Maybe they got a duff unit, maybe their expectations were too high, but 99.9% of people come back to me and thank me and say they are so happy with the purchase and they would never go back to a regular sort of LED TV. Now, all that said, I know that Samsung are bringing out their new range of LED TVs, which are meant to sort of eliminate the blooming or, you know, minimize it as far as it practically can go. So it should be interesting to see how they fare against the OLEDs. Personally, I still don't think it's going to compete, but, you know, we give it the benefit of the doubt and wait till I actually get it in-house and test it in person. What demo is this one? What one's this? Huh? Village.
I said no!
Wow, that looks really, really good. Now we've just started the other demo. We're just going to try this for a few minutes. Looks so nice. And you've got to remember, this is on a 65-inch screen, and it looks that good on a screen this big. You know, I think that's what a lot of people tend to forget, you know. They look at this and say, well, you know, it's better on my PC, yeah, but, you know, you're probably playing that on, you know, a PC that's worth thousands of pounds on a tiny little monitor where everything's going to look that bit sharper and that because it's smaller. You know, this is blown up to 65 inches and it still looks that good.
Damn, the fight's moving fast.
And, you know, I can't be the only person either who has a console and just utilises a TV. I know I get a lot of people come forward. Generally, PC gamers say, who would ever game on a TV? Well, a lot of people do. I know it might be a shock to some people out there, but I think there's a large amount of people who just get a console, plug it straight into the TV, you know, and that's good for them. And it's good enough for me. You find it good enough, don't you? Yeah. And at the end of the day, you know, if you're happy with that, then fair enough. Just come around this side again to show you those reflections there. So again, when we're on a bit of a brighter scene, it's not as bad, obviously, when it's darker. You know, those reflections from the windows start shining through that bit more, stating the obvious. And please do me a favour.
Step back.
Put a thumbs up to this video if you do enjoy it. It really helps promote the videos. A lot of people haven't been doing that recently, so the videos haven't been doing as well. So it'd really help me out. Cost you nothing. And even think about subscribing. Again, cost you nothing at all. And means a lot to me. Got loads of great content coming out. Been a bit slow recently because just hasn't been a lot of tech really. And like I say, waiting for those new TVs. But when they do start to land, trust me, we've got loads of great stuff coming up. Got one new idea that we're going to be putting into place very soon. I think it's a series of videos you guys are going to absolutely love. And I'm going to be dropping a community post and a video about that in about next week. So yeah, watch out for that. Like I said, I think you guys are really going to like it. Well, there you go then, guys. Like I said, if you did like this video, please give me a thumbs up and think about subscribing. So thanks very much for joining me today. Hopefully catch you guys on next one. Bye for now.